Luckily for us Nintendo fans, February looks a little better than January did. Blanc is our first game releasing in February, releasing on February 14th. Blanc is an all black and white world that is completely hand-drawn before coming to life in 3D. The art is honestly so cool for this game, and it really captures something super unique. This game is also super huge for co-op as well, and that also helps make it unique. And knowing how big It Takes Two was, this game definitely looks like it will be a co-op hit as well. You can play both local co-op or online co-op in this game. You can, of course, also play single player. You will have a wolf cub and a fawn. When playing co-op, one player will control the wolf cub while the other player controls the fawn. The story is also set to be an emotional one, as the wolf cub and the fawn find themselves trapped in a snowstorm and have to follow the tracks their families left behind to return to them. Each of these animals has their own unique strengths to help each other. And interestingly enough, there are only 2 buttons and movement required. So these simple controls means that anyone can be able to play this game. I'll be completely honest, at first glance this game kind of freaked me out because of the art style, but the more I look at it, the more cool it looks. It looks like it will be a great game to sit down and play with your spouse or your siblings or even your grandma, since the button controls aren't that complicated. It also does come in at only $15, so be sure to check it out. Theatrhythm Final Bar Line releases on February 16th. I always tell Ashley about the old days where you would hang out with your friends and play Guitar Hero or Rock Band for hours upon hours. She unfortunately never experienced that, but I think it was super cool to be able to play that game with friends. Theatrhythm Final Bar Line is sort of like that, but with Final Fantasy music. You know, minus the guitar and drums. Me and Ashley both love Final Fantasy music, and honestly, it's probably my favorite video game music of all time. This game features 385 music tracks from across the whole Final Fantasy series. The tracks come from a total of 46 games from Final Fantasy 1 all the way to Final Fantasy 15, including various spin-offs. As well as just playing along with the music on your Switch, you will also get to relive the thrilling battles and all of the emotions that are tied with them, with not only the music, but also the video in the background. In the same line as games like Guitar Hero, this game makes you push buttons in time with the music using buttons and triggers. There are 4 different difficulty settings as well, so anyone can play. One cool thing this game features is online multiplayer for up to 8 players. You can have multi-battles where everyone plays together, and you can interfere with other players and get your victory. I also think it's cool that some of the characters you know and love are in chibi style, and the actual battle scenes will take place as you're mashing the buttons. And if you don't want to actually play, there are music players and theater modes where you can just sit back, relax, and listen to this awesome music. This game is at a decently steep price point of $50, but honestly with 385 tracks, that's a lot in comparison to games like Guitar Hero, which give you usually under 100. There are also deluxe editions that will grant you more music content, and season passes that grant you tracks from other games like Live a Live, the Chrono series, and more. Tales of Symphonia releases on February 17th. Another RPG makes its way to the Switch this February, and that is Tales of Symphonia. Well, the official website says February 17th. Nintendo's website still says to be decided. Not sure what that's about, but assuming it is releasing February 17th, Tales of Symphonia is a remaster of the original game released in Japan in 2003 and in North America in 2004. In a dying world, legend has it that a chosen one will one day rise from amongst the people and the land will be reborn. The line between good and evil blurs in this epic adventure where the fate of 2 interlocked worlds hangs in the balance. Follow the journey of Lloyd Irving as he and his friends try to save both worlds. This game obviously features graphically enhanced and improved gameplay, all the while keeping the original game everyone knew and loved. One thing that is cool about this game is the ability to play with up to 3 friends in local co-op mode to fight powerful opponents in real-time battles. This is definitely a game to look out for if you are a fan of RPGs, whether you have or have not played the original before. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe releases on February 24th. Kirby and the Forgotten Land sparked a new love for Kirby last year, and Kirby's Return to Dreamland looks to do the same. In this remaster of Kirby's Return to Dreamland, which released in 2011 on the Nintendo Wii, you will have to help Magolor, a super awesome looking character in my opinion, rebuild his ship. This game is 1 to 4 players, and each player can control a different Kirby, King Dedede, Meta Knight, or Bandana Waddle Dee. You don't have to play multiplayer though, you can also play solo. You can release powerful team attacks by riding piggyback by pressing and releasing L or R at the same time. I love that they added new copy abilities to this game as well, even though it is just a remaster. We have the new copy ability Mecha and Sand. This is alongside more than 20 copy abilities that will return to the game. This game also has many sub-games at Merry Magoland Amusement Park. And you can put masks on each playable character to add a customization aspect to the game. game. I think this game looks super good, and I love that they added more to the game rather than, just remastering it at the basics. I think it's great that you and 3 of your friends can go through this game together as well, and also take a break and play some mini games and see who's better than each other. If you couldn't get enough of Kirby when you played Kirby and the Forgotten Land, be sure to look out for Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Octopath Traveler 2 releases on February 24th. It's no secret that Octopath Traveler was a hit for Nintendo Switch owners. The unique HD 2D graphics combines the retro pixel art we all know and love with the 3D art we've all come to appreciate and creates a unique look we can all immediately recognize. Octopath Traveler 2 expands on that and creates a game that Octopath Traveler fans are definitely excited for. In the world of Celestia, 8 new travelers go forth into an exciting new era. You will begin your adventure as one of 8 new travelers, each obviously having their own origins, motivations, and unique skills. Each traveler also has a unique set of path actions that they can use to battle townspeople, obtain items, take others along in their travels, and more. The familiar mechanics from Octopath Traveler were preserved, for example, the freedom to develop your traveler's jobs and skills, as well as the break and boost system. But new mechanics have also been added as well. This game is developed by Square Enix, so the story will be amazing. It's really cool to see them running with this series, as it is definitely beloved by so many, and I'm excited to see how this game plays out. Let me know which Nintendo Switch game you guys are most excited for in the comments below. You guys have an amazing day, and God bless.